carrots diced up and they were sauteing in some olive oil, so they're a little bit toasty. And now I added the chopped green onions. Aha! You see, we have color here, like Christmas. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And we've got plenty of salt on the zucchini. You can stay right there. We scooped out the zucchini and then we salted it so you can see how nice and shiny it is. That's from the salt. So because of that, I didn't have to put any salt here. So now I have it on a high heat just to get some of this moisture going. And now I'm going to add the chopped up zucchini that came out of the centers and leave it on the high. Mix it up a little bit. Isn't that beautiful color? And then we're going to just sprinkle it with a tiny bit of some Himalayan salt here. Put the lid on it and let that cook a while. In the meantime, we will prepare these lovely potatoes, mash them up, some nice Yukon potatoes. We'll be adding that to it. And I was going to add mushrooms, however, we forgot to buy the mushrooms, so I have a little bit of mushroom soup that I bought at the local health food store, so I'm going to add this in it instead to give it some flavor, because pretty much potatoes, onions, and mushrooms taste wonderful anytime. So that's why we're going to add a little bit of mushroom, but I'm going to let this cook a little bit first before I add the mushroom to get this kind of a little bit caramelized and get all of those flavors melting with each other. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of cilantro. We added some mashed up potatoes. Now we're going to add just a drop of salsa that I had left over, just to give it some flavor.
There you go.
And a little bit more potato. And we just have to, just because of color, we just have to add a few little beaners just to have a different texture in there. And then the little bit of mushroom soup to give it that flavor. And now we're just mixing it all up. Maybe a little bit of pepper. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit of black pepper. It's got plenty of salt. And then we'll just cook it down. So there's no wheat, but because we use the cream of mushroom sauce soup, we do have cream in here. I was going to use almond milk. So, what do you think? I think this is plenty.
Yeah.
To stuff all of those.
I think so.
So I'm going to leave the lid off now and just let it cook down a little bit to get rid of the water. And then we can stuff these lovely mushrooms, zucchinis, and then we'll put them to bake.
You want to put the oven on?
I will put the oven on. Alrighty. Bake 350. Start. Okay. Looks pretty nice, huh?